ground. This time, Abrar gets it. And the crowd is enjoying it.
So they should, Sana. Friday evening and all, local time, 9:05 p.m. Slip in because we've got Phillips, who's about to face his first one. Second, is it? The wide, yeah, that counts. Naughty. And he's off the mark.
Yeah, that has been a trademark of Glenn Phillips. The moment he comes onto the pitch, there's a hustle. He's so quick between the wickets, plays with soft hands and has a lot of power also. So great combination for him. The field is confused whether to stay on the circle, stay up. He's got both those things he can bring out whenever he needed.
He's got such fast hands. It's powerful. This is Latham hanging in here. Yeah, they would have been sick of the sight of Phillips on Saturday night, not quite a week ago. There he is with an opportunity. They just need 45 more to New Zealand and take out this Tri-Series final. The run rate's finally clocked over 5 for the first time, just over, and the asking's only 4.3, let's call it. Enjoying the atmosphere. Yeah, they get into there. A little too straight, but there is protection. So just another one to you, Mr. Latham. And getting close to 200. New Zealand 199 here.
And all the hard work in the bowling innings and the fielding that New Zealand did is now paying off. It is a tricky track, but the way they restricted Pakistan throughout, it's still a very easy equation for them. 44 runs in 62 deliveries. Even though 4 batters are out, they can take their time, settle themselves in. So no pressure whatsoever.
A good time in the middle again for Daryl Mitchell. So top score tonight for the Black Caps. There it is, threaded through, and look how quickly it races away from the blade of Glenn Phillips.
Yeah, now the fielders have come a little bit up for that soft hand single. Look at Babar, he's a little up in the circle and he plays with such great timing. With this boundary, that's 200 up for New Zealand. Excellent timing there.
Yes, Bubba had no price there. So a whistle past him. So the fourth 50, and certainly the quickest. Between 150 and 200. Last ball of the over. Yeah, he doesn't die wondering, my friend Nasim Shah. Pace he possesses and loves a short one. So 9 off the 40th, and New Zealand are 204 for 4. A delightful scene here. Karachi National. We've got Kustal Shah, who's into his 5th. Yet to take a wicket. Left arm orthodox. I've just been handed an interesting bit of trivia in terms of a stat. New Zealand should win this and go on to do that. It'll be the first Tri-Series win since 2005. there in Zimbabwe. A series there, Zimbabwe, India and New Zealand. But more importantly, it's been time in the middle, batting, bowling, fielding, you name it, all the facets of the game for all these three teams, but in particular Black Caps have enjoyed themselves and getting into a good groove for the Champions Trophy just around the corner, and a bit of rhythm with their play. It's slanting too much there, Kushtal. It's leg buys, but once again it's more runs.
Yeah, when you talk about the Black Caps, Rachin Ravindra, he would be itching to come back. He was hit on the head by the ball, so he is not there. Yes, Will Young has missed out, but they've got Rachin there to come back. Mark Chapman is still waiting to get a go. And one other spot that was not clicking for them, it was Tom Latham. Yes, he has got some opportunities today, some missed catches, but once you have got runs under your belt, that gives you a different confidence. So all the boxes being ticked by New Zealand before they head into the Champions Trophy.
Yeah, 100%, Sana. You get a different perspective on life, don't you, as a professional cricketer? Feel good about things. That's what it's about. Trusting your ability and your skill set. But when you get into a bit of a rut, you lose form, and we've all been there. A little paddle. He does like that, Tommy Latham. Just a little paddle around the corner to keep the strike. So 4 off the 41st, and New Zealand are 208 for 4. Ficker free. Yep, download the app, subscribe now. Consultations, medicines being delivered to your doorstep and everything with Ficker free.
Absolutely. This one, very confident shot. Stayed quite low. Connected really well. Wanted to play it fine. There was a fielder on third, but he wanted to play it fine. Was able to do it. This is what runs can do to you as a batter.
Bra, he's gone for 50 now. But he got rid of Mitchell. Superb reflex catch. No run there. Yeah, interesting scenario, isn't it? They wanted to put the bowling side under pressure, and I get that. Because he won the toss, Rizwan, and he could have easily gone up front and bowled first, but didn't, and wanted to just make the guys.
And this time there are two fielders on the leg side, but the shot and the execution is really good. Tom Latham getting more and more confident with every stroke now. Excellent connection. Right in between the two fielders, there was deep mid-wicket, deep square, but the connection was really good.
Looking for it all the time now. One of these little favoured go-tos has been part of his downfall when you're not in form or picking the lengths as much.
You're talking about Rizwan winning the toss and batting first. I think that's the right thing. This is 11 is still a newer team. Pakistan has won one-day series before this one, but they made a lot of changes. Couple of important changes in the 11, and it's so important for them to try out everything. In the tri-series, both matches, they batted first, they bowled first. They chased in both the games, so it was important for them to set a target and see where they stand as a team.
Last ball, this has gone for 11 this over from Abrar Ahmed. Ib Javed, head coach, will be a little frustrated. But it's all part of the workout and building into the ICC event next week. It's a little too short here, and it's into a gap, so work on. Be a couple there. So we've had 42 overs. There was 13 off that, and New Zealand are 2-2-1 for 4 here.
Short length there. Latham closes one more to a 50. Much needed for him. He hasn't been amongst runs, and just before the Champions Trophy, he'd feel good in this zone now.
Yeah, New Zealand has outclassed Pakistan in every facet of the game. Bowlers did a grand job, restricted Pakistan to 242, and then batters did it easily without getting extravagant. Absorbed the pressure when it was required and went after the bowlers when the time was right. And there are so many positives for New Zealand in this game. One, Daryl Mitchell got a 50. And now Latham, after working hard, and he's been lucky in this innings, getting a few chances. He's gaining confidence. Very close to his 50.
Yeah, no team wants to lose a game or a series, but yes, at the start, all three, South Africa, Pakistan, New Zealand, were of the opinion that yes, this is a great opportunity to check out the 15, get the best 11 for the Champions Trophy. Keeping that in mind, just put a question to you. Are you with Rizwan winning the toss and batting first, putting the bowling to see what they do while defending a total?
I think, you know, they were more concerned about the objective. They just wanted to see how strong the bench is for all-important Champions Trophy, which Pakistan is defending. A couple of times in this triangular series, Pakistan chased and they just wanted to see the mettle of their bowling. And I think there are so many things which the captain has learned during this game. One, how to use fast bowlers. And for me, the major concern, we'll discuss this in the next over. 43 done, 224 for 4. Yeah, to finish the point, remember when we were commentating during that Pakistan-Bangladesh series, and you asked me a question: should you be selecting players with a reputation or current form? And the utility. Yeah, going back to the point. Hasnan Shah was given a chance in this. That should be 4. Hasnan was given a chance. He was good enough for only 6 overs, and then you play Fahim Ashraf and you bowl him only 2 overs. And if a player cannot win your game, he should not be in the Pakistani side. So as a captain, you should know the strengths of the player, and you should use them appropriately. So like I said before, for the captain, lots of learning in this game. And then he should know when you're looking to defend a smaller total, you need to pick up wickets. If you can't pick up wickets, you cannot defend a small total in 50 overs.
Yeah, that 6-7 has been a bit of a question mark with the bat. Been looking for someone. They got in from that test side to ODIs. If the house still would be preferred probably for T20s. Here Pakistan just opting out in this 11 for an extra batter, just to test it out, though they didn't need many after that chase against South Africa. Had Pakistan probably opted to bat first, opted to bowl first, could have been a different scenario, yes, because it was not very easy in the first hour and a half with the bat out there, as we noticed and saw.
Now the captain has the gauge. What is going to be his final 11 during the...
That's the trophy there.
It's a one dangerous side game. this New Zealand. Look rife for the all-important Champions Trophy. That's nicely hit. Finds the fielder. Very well balanced unit this New Zealand side is. A couple of spinners to give control to the captain in the middle overs. Batsmen have been doing well throughout this triangular series. And today, Will O'Rourke was really impressive.
That tells you the story. It's been that day for Pakistan in the field. .236 for 5.
If you have more than $10,000 in debt, please continue watching this video.
I found this service that could get all of my debt and consolidate it into one monthly payment, from credit cards to other things.
They lowered my monthly payment and they even negotiated with the credit card companies for me.
It took a massive weight off our shoulders without having the constant anxiety of all of these bills.
I was completely debt-free within 30 months. Go ahead and call the number on your screen now to get started.
800-345-5976.
Top edge is that, but it'll be safe. 1 bounce, 2 bounce into the fence. Getting closer and closer. There's 3 now required to lift the trophy, win the final.
Although this one was bowled really short and it was very high. But Phillips went for it. It was aerial but into the gap. Only a hit away now. New Zealand to get their hands on that coveted trophy.
He now has 150 runs to his name without being dismissed. Inside edge. And if they get 2, the scores will be level. Chance here. Too high. Throw was way too high. Flat, yes. The time it took to drag the ball down to the stumps, I guess, that would have saved Phillips. We still have a second look.
TV umpire to director, we have an umpire review for run out at the striker's end. Can I see a side on angle, please? Okay, rolling through. Okay, yeah, freeze it there. Okay, the batsman has made his ground before the wicket was broken, so I'm ready for my decision on the big screen.
Too high that throw was. Allowed ample time for Glenn Phillips to get back. Simple decision, not out.
So scores are level now. Pakistan just go back to the drawing board and feel that yes, at least 25-30 short, but they could be a positive or 2 also they can take from this game if they're looking to try and test. One would be Tayyab Tahir's 38, quick fire 38 down the order, so it's good to have him out there in the middle before you start the World Tournament. He's going to bowl his 3rd over in the game, or in the series.
Coming to the fore. Responded well to the captain's call. And they are the worthy winners.
credit goes to their bowlers, how they've been so good, very clinical, very disciplined, especially the spinners. The captain just giving away 20 runs in 10 overs for the maiden and 2 wickets. That's absolutely amazing. Did not leave any pressure on their batters when they came out to chase. And they also dropped 2 catches here. So overall, it's not just been that day, but in terms of experimenting the bench and rotations and also trying different things like winning the toss and batting first, that has been tested and tried. And I'm sure when they go back to that drawing board before they come out on the 19th against the same side, they'll have their best 11 and the plans out there. And there, the format is quite relentless, where it doesn't really allow you to lose many.
And New Zealand is one side. They are very happy to chase any total against South Africa. They got over the line more than 300 runs with ease in difficult conditions. Once again, got over the line quite easily. Handshakes all around. A very satisfied team, New Zealand must be. But the Pakistani captain has to think a lot before they take the field in that Champions Trophy, which is going to start next week.
A lot of other heroics and positives we saw that the world cricket might experience. Bretsky, a player, a youngster that came forward, scored record runs in the opening game for himself, his debut, 150. And just a quick run through the batting card. New Zealand looking to chase 243, did that with 4 overs and 4 deliveries to spare. And right on top, you mentioned about that partnership between Conway and Williamson that set the tone. And then Mitchell, who's got such a good record against Pakistan, continued. Latham gets a good outing and gets back to form, gets a 56. So everyone contributed their share and they got to 243.
And very impressive, I think, about this New Zealand unit. While they're chasing or setting a total, they feature in partnerships. And they make sure of that. And just because of that aspect, they score consistently. Big scores and chase the scores quite easily. And then they have a player like him, Daryl Mitchell. Yeah, he's been awfully quiet in this triangular series, but in all important game, he came to the fore. Was himself.
Yeah, he has a knack of scoring runs against Pakistan, Daryl Mitchell, and he did the same today. We'll talk about their bowling, and of course Latham coming back into form, or having a good outing. Latham, who had 2 ducks previously in this tri-series, today came out, and I guess you can say he cashed out on that less pressure situation, and he made sure that he spends time out there and not be in a hurry.
Yeah, he was never challenged. Yeah, here's the evidence of what we were talking about. Partnerships. When 6 of your main batters, they feature in partnerships, you are bound to chase down a total or set a total which can challenge the oppositions.
Pakistan's bowling. 6 of them operated, 2 for 43 for Naseem. Wicket for Brar Salman Shaheen. Not enough score for them to defend, but they did bowl their heart out. Wasn't the day that Pakistan would lift the trophy.
Well, that's how things panned out in the finals of this triangular series. Pakistan opting to bat first after winning the toss. Only muster 242. And they allotted 50 overs. And then, at times, things were turbulent for New Zealand, but kept on steadying the ship. and eventually got over the line for the loss of 5 wickets in the 46th over.
All right, time for us to take a short break. When we come back, lots of prizes and gifts to be given, and not to forget the trophy. So don't go too far.